Welcome back to Motor State YT, the channel where real drivers meet real reviews and where every new car is broken down the way you actually want to hear it. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about SUVs of the year, the 2026 Ford Explorer. Ford says this is their most advanced, most comfortable, and most refined Explorer ever made. But is it actually worth your attention, your money, and maybe even replacing your current ride? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what this SUV delivers, what it doesn't, and whether the hype is justified. Let's start with what hits you first, the design. Ford didn't blow up the Explorer's identity, but the 2026 version brings a sharper, more mature look. The front fascia now features a wider grille with a cleaner mesh pattern and more assertive LED headlamps that stretch slightly inward, giving it a more upscale personality. The hood carries more sculpted contours, while the side profile has been simplified with smoother body lines that make the Explorer feel less busy and more premium. But the biggest change outside is the rear, where the taillights now connect with a subtle LED strip that gives it a modern, almost European road presence. Whether you see it from the front, the side, or the back, the 2026 Explorer feels like it grew up in all the right ways. The dimensions haven't drastically changed, but the proportions look more athletic, and this becomes even clearer when you check out the wheel options. The new 20-inch and 21-inch alloys look bold and fill the wheel arches perfectly. Ford clearly wants this SUV to look like it belongs on both suburban driveways and long highway stretches. The stance is wider, the attitude is firmer, and overall, the Explorer feels like a vehicle ready to take on competitors like the Highlander, Palisade, and even the more premium XC90. Once you step inside, the new Explorer goes from impressive to surprising, because Ford didn't just tweak the cabin, they rebuilt it with a more luxurious mindset. The dashboard now features a horizontal layout with soft-touch materials, stitched finishes, and an integrated 14.6-inch infotainment display that curves slightly toward the driver. Below that sits a cleaner center console that has better storage, wireless charging, and a floating layout that opens up even more space. Ford has clearly moved away from the old chunky design language, and instead embraced minimalism. But it's not just about the layout, it's the comfort upgrades that make the 2026 Explorer stand out. The seating has been redesigned with enhanced bolstering, dual-density foam, and optional massaging front seats. The second row can be configured with captain's chairs or a full bench, while the third row gets a subtle improvement in legroom thanks to better floor placement. If you've ever felt that older Explorers were comfortable but not truly plush, you'll immediately notice how much more premium this cabin feels this time. Tech takes center stage in this SUV. That massive infotainment screen is powered by Ford's upgraded interface featuring faster responses, customizable widgets, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wireless, and smoother voice commands. But the star feature is the full digital cockpit, which now uses sharper animations, cleaner layouts, and an expanded head-up display that shows everything from navigation to lane assist feedback. Ford's driver assistance suite now includes improved Blue Cruise hands-free driving on approved highways, and it feels more stable than before, especially during lane changes and traffic merges. Sound quality is another win. The available Bang & Olufsen 18-speaker setup transforms the cabin into a personal theater. Bass feels deeper, vocals are cleaner, and the cabin insulation reinforces that premium sound experience. You can actually feel Ford working to push the Explorer closer to luxury territory. Now let's talk performance, because the 2026 Explorer didn't just receive a cosmetic makeover, it received meaningful engine options and tuning upgrades. The base model starts with a 2.3-liter EcoBoost turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, delivering around 300 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. This engine is more refined than ever, offering punchy acceleration and quieter operation. It pairs with a recalibrated 10-speed automatic transmission that finally feels smoother and less eager to hunt for gears. Moving up, the 3.0-liter EcoBoost V6 returns with even stronger output, approximately 400 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque. This version turns the Explorer into a seriously capable performer, especially on highways and steep inclines. With all-wheel drive and better torque distribution, the V6 Explorer feels composed, fast, and surprisingly fun to drive for a family SUV. The biggest new addition, though, is the hybrid variant. Ford refined the hybrid system with improved battery cooling, better energy regeneration, and more capability during fully electric low-speed driving. The hybrid pushes out around 318 horsepower combined, offering strong efficiency without sacrificing everyday power. In real-world driving, you'll appreciate its calm, quiet acceleration and its ability to keep fuel consumption down even in city environments. Speaking of ride quality, the suspension system has been updated with better dampening and more responsive steering tuning. The Explorer now feels more planted during cornering, more stable at high speeds, and more controlled over bumps. Whether you're taking a long road trip or just running errands, the 2026 model gives you a noticeably smoother ride. Noise insulation has also improved. Wind and road noise are better managed, giving the cabin a calmer, more comfortable environment for passengers. For families, practicality remains one of the Explorer's biggest strengths. The cargo space remains generous, with power folding third-row seats and a wide rear opening that makes loading large items easy. The raised seating position offers excellent visibility, and the improved 360-degree camera system gives you near-pixel-perfect clarity during parking. This is especially helpful in tighter urban streets. Safety gets a serious upgrade too. Ford's Copilot 360 package now includes better pedestrian detection, enhanced blind spot coverage, improved cross-traffic braking, and a more accurate lane-keeping assist system. Emergency braking feels more confident, and the SUV communicates alerts more clearly through the instrument cluster. The Explorer has always been a strong performer in safety, and the 2026 model pushes that reputation even further. Now let's talk about the driving experience, because this is where many SUVs struggle to balance comfort, power, and control. The 2026 Explorer hits a sweet spot. The steering is light but precise at low speeds and gains satisfying weightiness as you push it faster. The throttle feels responsive, and the transmission shifts are smoother than the previous models. In the V6 variant especially, the Explorer has a confident, muscular feel that makes highway merging a breeze. The hybrid, on the other hand, prioritizes smoothness and efficiency. It's designed for daily commutes and long family drives, where fuel savings and comfort matter most. Many drivers will appreciate how quietly it operates, especially in stop-and-go traffic. Off-road capability is still solid for an SUV in this category. With the intelligent 4WD system, terrain modes, and improved torque vectoring, the Explorer can handle trails, gravel, and light off-roading with confidence. While it's not a hardcore rock crawler, it delivers more capability than the average family SUV. Another thing worth noting is Ford's approach to customization. The 2026 Explorer comes with multiple trim levels, each tailored to different needs. The Base, XLT, Limited, Timberline, ST Line, Platinum, and the performance-oriented Street. The Timberline still focuses on rugged styling and extra ground clearance, while the ST continues delivering sporty aesthetics and sharper performance tuning. Fuel economy numbers are improved across the lineup, especially for the hybrid. Ford claims better real-world efficiency thanks to optimized battery management and lighter internal components. This makes the Explorer not only more powerful, but more cost-efficient over long-term use. When you sit in the driver's seat and look around, everything in the 2026 Explorer tells you that Ford wanted this SUV to feel more modern, more premium, and more advanced, not just incrementally better, but meaningfully better. Every touchpoint feels more refined. Every drive mode reacts smoother. Every tech feature works faster. Even the exterior styling makes a statement without trying too hard. Is the 2026 Explorer perfect? Not quite. Some drivers may find the base engine adequate but not exciting. The large touchscreen, while impressive, may feel overwhelming for those who prefer physical buttons. And the pricing, especially for higher trims, does inch toward the premium market, which may give some buyers pause. But when you consider the complete package, design, performance, space, comfort, technology, safety, and versatility, the 2026 Ford Explorer stands out as one of the most balanced SUVs you can buy in its class. It's not just a family hauler. It's not just a commuter. It's a do-everything SUV that feels more luxurious, more capable, and more future-ready than any Explorer before it. So if you're searching for a three-row SUV that blends power, comfort, technology, and style, this model definitely deserves a test drive. Whether you're a parent hauling kids, an adventurer hitting new trails, or someone who simply wants a comfortable, modern ride for daily